Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I wanted to share this one with you guys because actually this is pretty good. This was a pretty good response to a situation. So here I'm going to share the story down below as usual. But here's the deal. You know, you got a young girl is in her house and apparently she heard some noise and she decided to check it out. Next thing she finds two guys trying to break into her house. So obviously this is a young girl. She called mom right away, and I like what mom did. You know, I like how she handled the situation really good. And this is why training is important. This is why carrying a gun is important. This is why, you know, you conceal carry training and knowing how to use a gun and things like that is super important, because when the time happens, you got to be able to react and you got to be able to know what you're doing, right? So this, in my opinion, has a lot of good things that happen out of this. And this story is kind of like crazy because Stacy, my wife, kind of went through a same issue when she was a young girl as well. So essentially we have, like I said, you know, we have a girl and mom received a phone call. Teenager was in panic. Someone been knocking on the front door, and what she thought was her mom at that point. And this is the I seen a couple of stories already, kind of goes that way. You know, recently I posted a video and I showed some footage of this where the criminals go and knock on the door just to see if anybody's there. And I'm thinking that if you show up to the front door, they may leave, or they may be like, hey, I'm trying to sell you this or that, whatever, right? But again, you know, what they're trying to do, in my opinion, is they're trying to see if no one is there, and then they're trying to obviously break in to steal, right? So again, you know, teenager called mom, said somebody's trying to break into the house. Now here's what mom did. She called 911 right away, which is fantastic, right? She called 911. She was like, hey, look, this is what's going on. And she was also prepared by having a Florida concealed carry weapons license. She told dispatchers that she was going into her home, and which they suggested to wait for the police. So obviously dispatchers was like, no, you need to wait for the police and this and that. And mom is like, no, we ain't doing this. My little girl's in the house. You know, I got a gun. We're not doing this. And then there's a statement here which she says, I went inside and I had my weapon drawn. She meant business. She said, I told my daughter to lock herself in the bathroom until we knew the house has been cleared. So again, you know, she called the police. She communicated with her daughter. She said, hey, lock yourself in the bathroom. To me, that's important, because if I have a gun and I'm coming inside this house, by you being in the bathroom or whatever location I tell you to be, I know where I'm going. I know that I'm going towards you to make sure that you are protected, right? If I come through my house and my bathroom is to the left, I'm going to the left looking for you, because once I find you and once I put my eyes on you and I know that my family is safe, all I have to do is hold that position, you know, the stronghold. Make sure that that place is secure until cops arrive. I don't need to go around my house, my backyard. I don't need to do none of the stuff. I let the police, you know, do the thing. All I need to do is find my children and secure that position until police shut off. Obviously, talking to cops and things like that, make sure I don't get shot myself, right? So again, she told the daughter to lock yourself in the bathroom until we knew the house was clear. Police arrived shortly after, and fortunately there was no one else at the home. So I mean, I don't know where this girl works. I don't know anything like that. All I know is that she made it there before the cops, and she was able to protect her children. So again, great story. I'm looking at this story here, and you know, it's just great story, and it comes from I think UC USA Carry. Again, I'll link it down below. But great story, and I like that. Mom took action. Mom was trained. Mom had a concealed carry permit. Mom had a gun. Mom contact the police. Mom told the daughter where to be. You know, she took charge and she was able to protect their children. We got to think that way. I think there's a lot to learn from this. If you haven't had that conversation with your children or your family, maybe a good time to do, hey, what if this happened? What if is that happening? We used to play that in combat. We used to say it all the time. Hey, look, what if this happened? You know, what is if that happened? What are we going to do? Especially when it comes down to teen tactics and things like that, because everybody may do something different, and your actions, you know, your children's action may trigger something that you got to do, or the other way around. Anyways, let me know what you think. Put comments down below, and as always, God is in control.